Continuing this week's Michael's Monday message, it gives me a great deal of pleasure to introduce a long-standing friend and colleague, having most recently been with us on February 11th with the Pirates of Penzance production, David Wannen, who is not only a principal in the company, also the executive director of New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players. I'm pleased to welcome David and members of the New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players to this message for an upcoming performance that we're going to be able to do virtually as a result of a cooperation between David, members of the cast of New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players, opening nights, and you, our audience. David, welcome.
Thank you so much, Michael. It's great to be here and great to be with your audience again after our recent performance.
David, if you would introduce members of your cast and let them share a little bit about themselves.
Sure. Well, my name is David Wannen, and I'm Executive Director of New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players. I have been performing with the company since 2004 and continue to perform as well. I was on stage in February. I'm glad to bring a couple colleagues here who are really important to me and important to New York Gilbert and Sullivan Players. We have Sarah Caldwell Smith, who is our leading soprano and has been performing with us for a good while as well. And we also have James Mills, who is our resident company leading pattern man. And James directed the virtual concert that you are about to see. So that's really exciting as well. It's difficult to try to imagine how you can replicate live performance. And really you can't. But one thing that I've discussed with Sarah and James is how we have found a new way of communicating in this that is actually different and supplemental to live performance. So, for instance, one thing that this video does is it's really accessible, right? You can see the performers' faces up close. There's very high quality audio throughout this entire film that you're about to see. And with that, you can see the expressions, you can hear the words so well. So it's a great introduction to the canon and how timeless the material is and how fun the material is, because you are up close and personal with it, and because you don't have the costumes and the stage, sort of the wow of the spectacle. You have a more intimate telling. So it does actually sort of offer a different way into the material, which is kind of really fun.
We've spent a lot of time and attention to detail on getting the words and the intention of the story. So what I think the audience can expect when they see this fun, short, exciting presentation is basically a primer, a sampling of what Gilbert and Sullivan has to offer. Unless you are a Savoyard, Gilbert and Sullivan devotee, you're going to hear a song that maybe you've never heard before, but you'll hear 2 or 3 or 4 or more of your favorite numbers. So I think it's a great way of giving Gilbert and Sullivan to an audience that maybe just only knows a little bit about it. And it's quick, it's bright, it's exciting. I think everyone will be pleased.
Yeah, that's one of the great things about the concert format is that you can put in a little potpourri, a little bit of something from each show. And, if you like the Mikado, there's something for you. If you like Pinafore, there's something for you. If you maybe like Radagor, one of the rarer produced shows, we have stuff from Radagor. And something that I think you might think is interesting is we all recorded this from our own homes or wherever we were sheltering in place. And we put it all together, duets, trios. And we had to be very creative figuring out how we were going to layer all this together. We didn't want it to just be another Zoom meeting. I don't want to see a billion boxes in the same format I've been seeing every day. And so that's where James and Danny's creativity just blew us all away, because they essentially had to storyboard the concert and think about cutaways. Like, there's no cutaways in live theater. The audience sees the full picture and that's it. But like, for instance, my solo has another character who's reacting in the full show. And so we had to think about, okay, so we want to see her reacting, but the camera is the audience's eye. So thinking about it in that new way brought up even more creativity than we had experienced in live theater, because we were challenged in this new way. And I think that is something that is really exciting to see in this new product.
I don't want to give away too many surprises, but there may even be a very famous number from the Pirates of Penzance in the show in which the Pirate King plays the entire ensemble as well. So
Oh, yes.
keep a sharp eye for little fun Easter eggs like that are sprinkled throughout the show.
Yeah, the two things that Sarah and James mentioned are so important. First of all, this is not just a Zoom singing in boxes or replica of Zoom concert. This is a fully choreographed, fully professionally edited film.
How does the audience engage with you?
The audience can watch the performance and engage with us. We will have actors live on the watch party with you when you premiere this concert. So the actors will be commenting on memories they had of filming this thing, of their opinions of each other, always supportive, of course, interact directly with the audience members. So if the audience wants to say hi or offer their encouragement of the production, the actors will respond directly. It's fun to do as a community. It's a little event, and we can enjoy it together in this new format and get different things out of it, again, that we wouldn't normally get in the theater. This offers a way that we can enjoy some Gilbert and Sullivan, enjoy the performing arts, together in the same moment in time.
Thank you for being a part of our team and making this a collaborative effort that makes it work for not only opening nights, our audience, but Gilbert and Sullivan players and your audience. It's a chance for us to really unite through the arts one more time, and appreciate all that you've done to make this possible.
Our pleasure, Michael.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.